What's up guys, Nolan here, and today we're discussing something that I thought would be pretty straightforward when I first discussed it, but it's quickly becoming one of the most asked and talked about features coming to Escape from Tarkov, the offline servers. The reason why these are so important is because no matter your stance on the game or skill level, you will be able to find something cool to do with these new servers. On top of that, they will also allow us to properly test the game and make it better for the future. Right now in the game, we have two options. We can go offline to essentially learn the maps and fight AI with our new gun builds without risk, but also without any progression, or we can go online to do the real thing, except now you would be able to bring friends with you. In the future, BSG plans to have a few different options past those with the introduction of private online and private testing servers. With the new servers, you will be able to go into an offline server, meaning there will be no progression involved with your friends, exactly how you would do right now without them. Some people don't see the point of that, while I honestly can't think of things you wouldn't be able to do there. New players can hands-on learn from Sherpas without having to worry about losing your gear or being interrupted. You can literally be walked through maps that you don't know and be shown the answers to your questions about tasks actually with another person in game. Then on top of all of that, there's of course the custom games that you can put together. You can go see how long you could last tagged and cursed with horde mode on labs with your friends, or just have a private fight on factory. It's the exact same thing that we have right now for an offline mode, just with your friends. There's also one step further there, where now the competitions put on can be controlled more easily, and there can even be direct fights, no questions asked. Anyone out there who would want to run a PvP tournament would have the correct and simple tools to do so. So again, although there won't be progression, this should solve practically all of the problems new players would have for learning the game. The only thing that I have not heard about that I really do hope they add would be a free cam for spectators if you die or just want to spectate, as that would have a ton of great uses as well, but we'll see about that. The second new server type that they will be adding is the ETS, aka private test servers for Escape from Tarkov. Nikita spoke a lot about this in the most recent development podcast, where sometime after 12.8 releases, they will be opening up applications for access to these private test servers, which will be accessed through a separate launcher. So you will need to apply and be accepted to these servers, where you will be obligated to fully test the game and actually send real bug reports. This will literally just be free actual QA testing for BSG done properly, as opposed to right now where everyone playing is supposed to be testing the game, but the vast majority of us do not actually send bug reports. We just play the game and then yell about the stuff that's broken online. The first thing that they want to test is the Unity 19 version of the game, as I'm sure there's plenty of kinks that they're going to need to work out there. Then after that, Nikita didn't give specifics, but he did list the things that we could test there, such as removing the flea market, increased inertia movement, further secure container restrictions, and more. So yes, Nikita did say they will not remove the flea market. He was very clear about that, but then he said that we could test it. That doesn't mean it will get removed in the public servers, but after some proper testing, I know that they're going to be able to expose those problems that the flea market creates, and then from there test how to fix it. I do not want the flea market to be removed either. I just have a theory that it ruins the game at a certain point, and would really like us to find a way to have it stop doing that. Long story short, removing the flea market would solve the problem, but in the same way that dropping a nuke would destroy a single tank. What I am looking for as the solution is something like an efficient anti-tank missile instead, which requires testing. So this is officially ending those arguments about the flea market. They said that they can test it. That's all I wanted. It's not going to affect you guys if you play the normal game, so we're going to end it there. So in conclusion, in the future, we will be able to play with our friends offline just as we do now alone, opening the door for lots of learning, testing, and competitions. Then we will also be getting test servers to help BSG refine new features, as well as just properly test the game. Once these applications actually open up for the test servers, I'll make sure to let you guys know, but they haven't mentioned anything specifically yet, other than that they will go live sometime after 12.8, and since 12.8 isn't here yet, it's not here yet. Something so simple and even underrated as private testing servers can make massive changes to the game as we know it now, and really create something special here. So I wanted to make sure I explain this properly for those of you struggling with problems that these new servers should fix. That's going to do it for today, guys, but if you need more Tarkov content in your life, including staying up to date with the most recent news, then check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. I really appreciate the people who do. Otherwise, I hope you at least learned something, and I also hope you have a nice day. See you guys.